Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be kitting up this diamond painting here. Here is the original image. It's this mama snowman, snow woman with a child, snow child. Um, and this is from Fansells. I did get this as a product review on their site. It's $7.99 in pounds. This is slightly smaller than the 40 by 40 with double-sided adhesive square drills that have DMCs, and there are 33 colors in all. I decided to kit this up because what people do, the whole Christmas in July thing, right? And plus, I did want to use this 3766 rhinestone drill that I got from Shimmering Canvases, and this does have a few 3766 or 396, so I thought I didn't want something that was like the predominant color. When you do the blinging up, you don't do the predominant color, you do like a not predominant color. So I thought with just 300 or something drills, and I did notice that it's in the kid's hat here, so I was like, okay, let's go bling up some of the hat. I don't, unfortunately, have any red ABs. So yeah, usually the first thing I do with the double-sided adhesive is actually tape up the sides, because usually there is a lot of extra adhesive, and for whatever reason, double-sided tape tends to be, I think, more sticky than double-sided tape tends to be more sticky than poured glue, so I always cover it because do you know how much extra fluff could get on this if you don't cover it? I mean, it happens with poured glue too, but for whatever reason, I think just the fluff is just way more extra when you get the double-sided adhesive canvases. I don't mind double-sided adhesive canvas because my very first square diamond painting was... No, I've done a lot of double-sided adhesive square diamond paintings, so it does not really bother me so much. In fact, sometimes when I do a square that's not double-sided adhesive, it's actually a little different because I'm like, wait, I could shift the the drills, because double-sided adhesive is not slippery like poured glue. So if you have to move it, you can't just like shift it with your pen or something. You have to go get your tweezers and usually pick it off and move it to the right position. So yeah, I'm just using masking tape to cover the edges here. You could use washi tape too. You could use clear tape. I just choose to use masking tape because it's cheap. And I cut off the edges anyway, so I don't need a pretty tape around the edges. Okay. And I also look to see if there are any rivers on the canvas too, and if you do have rivers on the canvas, you can just get like a blade and just cut it out, and then not cut it out, but just put a hole in it so that you could release the air underneath it. I don't see any on this one, so I'm not... Yeah, I don't see any issues on this one. So I think it'll be fine. So now that I've covered that, I'm just going to cut the cover paper. I'm actually going to cut it pretty big. I think I'm just going to cut each of these into two. So this was like, what, a 40 by 40. So I'm just going to cut them into about 20 centimeter squares. I tend to work on really big sections, so this works for me. Okay, let me put that aside there. So yeah, I tend to work on really big sections, so I'm just kind of lining it up so that when I do, there was an actual arrow there on these canvases, so you can see where the center was. So I was like, oh, look there, I'll just do it up to the arrow. Oops, not enough overlap there. This side is more straight. I like to have a straight edge so that when I work on it, it's I have like I have the whole thing ready. So I tend to also start at the bottom and then go up. I like to start this way and then go that way. Okay, so now I have 4 massive sections. That's how I work the massive sections. If I don't finish it, I will just cover it back up again with some of the clear plastic covers. I'm just releasing the extra air. So yeah, there is the canvas already. So I am going to use these containers here. This is the bigger Tic-Tac containers. I just got them. I have not used them, and I specifically was like, what can I kit up with these? So if you saw my unboxing for these, I did get these ones with the bigger Tic-Tac containers, but I also had some of the smaller Tic-Tac containers. So now this has 40 containers, because the original one with just the big ones had 32, but this has 33 colors. And I figured there are a couple of them that have a lot of colors. So I think I'm gonna kit up the ones with a lot of colors first, just because I have never used this. So I do want to gauge, I guess, how many drills there are in this. So I'm just looking at the canvas to see which ones have a lot. So I do see 800, and it's pretty obvious. So 800 says there's 4785 on this one. It says 5400. So I'm just curious how much is going to fit in these containers. So I'm gonna kit this up in a different way. It's not gonna be in order, but that's okay. I usually put these things in alphabetical order afterwards. So if I have to change them, I have to change them. I'm also pondering how I'm going to put the label. Like, should I put it this way so that they'll all just be like that, and then I'll just work on it this way? Or should I put it up here so that it's not on the hinge of the Tic-Tac container? I think I'm gonna put it this way first, and then put it this way. It's not straight. Put it this way, and then these ones I'll just put the other direction. It might bother me, but we'll see. We'll see if it bothers me. If it does, then I'll kit it up differently the next time. But for now, let's just try this. So I don't think it's all going to fit in here. So if it doesn't all fit, I will use another container, since I do have 40 containers, and I did say there's only 33 colors. So see, this is why I don't know about taking off the lid, because I have a tendency to overfill them. So I am going to label another one of these big ones with 800 in there, so that I'm not going to have extra bags like, oh, there's a lot of this one. So am I going to need a third one? Yeah, I was thinking, can I use one of the small ones, or will I need a third big one? And I think I would have need a third big one, because yeah, I think this would have been too much for the small one. Okay. So yeah, it does take, you know, it can fit a lot, but it can't fit everything. So just gonna have 2 more labels of 800. Let's see. I'm not even on screen. Let's see. 800. Oh, I wonder if these labels are going to be too big for this. Let's see. Nope, it's the right size. So now, so I said there were 40 in here, and I've actually taken 2 more. So now I only have what, 38. So yeah. So it's probably a good thing that I went and I'm gonna do the big ones first. So there's another one that's 6414, which is this one, the 3756, which I'm gonna anticipate is gonna need 3 also. So let me get the sticker. So I did scan the legend and put them on these labels here. I have made a video about how I did do that at some point. So if you want to know how I did that, go check out the video. I must have not cut this one that well. Okay. So 3756. I'm anticipating I need 3 of these for this one. Let's see. Let's see if they all will fit. So while these do hold a lot, they're not going to be able to hold these ones with tons. Okay, I think I'm going to need 4. Okay. Let me get a 4th one because the first one is really, really full. So I'm going to have to pour some of that in because I'm not sure if I'll be able to put the lid in. Yeah, this first one is really full. Oops. Random piece of plastic there. Okay. Just closing. Okay. Oops. So 3756, I have 4 of them. So yeah, so while these do hold more than the ordinary Tic-Tac containers, that one had a lot. So 3756. Ooh, I think I might substitute some of this 3756 for, oops, I only need 3 more. Well, let's hope whatever I have to write in as another thing will have a 3 in there. So 3756. So everything else doesn't have that many, but I've already taken 5 of extra of these big ones. So yeah, I think what I'm just going to do is just start kitting up, and if it'll fit in these small ones, I'll put it in the small one, and if not, I'll put it in the bigger one. So I'm going to try to do these things without funnels. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. So yeah, this next one has barely anything in there. Three, 5, 5 with 45 pieces in here. So that's why sometimes I think the big containers sometimes might be overkill for when you only have so few colors, but then you kind of do need the big containers for the ones with a lot of colors. 413 doesn't have that many either. Yeah, I think in a previous kitting up, I realized that these could only really hold at most 1,000. So sometimes, so I think anything with like 900 or something or so, I'll put into the bigger container. Yeah, like this one, I doubt it's gonna fit in the small one, so this will be in the bigger container. I didn't really care what order these are in because I will put these in some sort of alphabetical order at some point. Oop, oop, oop. So yeah, no, this would not have fit into just the smaller container, so yeah, I think I could get a gauge of what will and will not fit in these containers. So the one problem sometimes when you have like the size, like you get the choices for the size, you start like, you start taking longer to kit up because then you're deciding what size to use, as opposed to when you only have the one size, then you just fill up the one thing, and if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. So yeah, this one might have fit in the smaller one. Let's see, 814 will probably be the smaller one because there's only 203 here. So yeah, I'm just trying this out to see if I like these bigger Tic-Tac containers. I'm not sure if it will be my... Man, see, these small ones are just sometimes really hard to pour into. I know I could use a funnel. But that's what the tray is for, right? Okay. 817 has 905. I could probably fit it in here. We'll see. Man, why am I really bad at that aiming? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one should fit into here, 823. So, and did I not cut this well? Okay. Let's see, will it fit? Will it fit? Oop, oop, oop. That's just an ugly looking drill. So, I have noticed that some of these containers, like I have another Tic-Tac container, and I noticed that they do start looking like they might crack or something. Like I have one that looks like it has a crack on it. I mean, it doesn't, it just kind of looks like it has like a crack on it. I don't know how durable these things will be, because yeah, if I only just got the other one and I used it once and it looks like one of them already has a crack. That's why I'm not a big fan of these ones with the hard plastic, because I feel like they're just gonna break easily, or form some sort of crack on them. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. 9. This one doesn't have that many either, so I think in the end, I'm just gonna end up using all the small ones. So yeah, most of the time, these bigger containers, while nice, it is overkill for most colors, which usually when you have something with a lot more colors, yeah, no, that's not gonna pour. Maybe I should just get the funnel and just not struggle. Okay, 931. Okay, so 931 is gonna need one of the bigger containers here. Yeah, so sometimes these ones with the multiple size containers, sometimes it does take a little bit more brain power to kit up with them. And then with me doing this storage container for the first time, it does take a little longer. So 932 does have a lot also. So use the big one. I'm wondering with the bigger container, I should just not bother taking this top off and just use the funnel. Okay. Okay, so this one only has 131, so it's gonna go into the small one here. So not that much black on this, because 939 is the really dark black. Yeah, and I don't think this has any 310 either. There's one stuck in there. You never know when you need that one last one. I think I'm getting to the point where I don't know which diamond painting to kit up next, so I might start trying to do one of those random chooser things. I don't know. We'll see. What ends up happening is I get a new one and I'm like, oh, I want to do that one. And then my whole plan to just use the random number chooser doesn't get put into place. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might end up using all these little tiny ones. Okay. I figure fill up the tiny ones and then everything else should fit into the big ones because I've done all the ones with a lot. These two were the only ones with a lot. Everything else just kind of has less than 2,000. So I don't think any of them is going to take more than one container. So I'm like, if it could fit in the small one, because there's not much, I should just put in the small one. And then I'll have a couple in the end where, like, I barely have anything in there. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm still trying to see if I like this whole Tic-Tac container thing. It does have a smaller opening, so it does make it harder to pour the stuff in there. Trying to see if I have any, like, with really few that I should just save the smaller Tic-Tac containers for. Or should I just not care? Okay. Yeah, see, this one has really few, too. Yeah, I think most of them, I don't need the big one. So that's why I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to pretty much use these small ones up. And I think this is probably why people like the Tic-Tac containers, because most of the time you don't need those big ones. And I guess in the whole scope of things, you could always fill multiple of them up. Okay. I think I'm gonna just choose the ones with the least amount and use the last two small ones for that. See, like this one only has a little bit. So 3, 8, 4, 6 is down here. Because I only need, what, 11 of them? And then, I don't know which one looks like the least amount. It's probably this one, which is 3731. There. Okay. So now all the small ones are taken. So now everything else is just going to get kitted up into these bigger containers. So I'm just going to label them all. Because I figured that'd be faster. Let's see. Okay. Why can't I? I do just like cut these with like a blade or something, so if I don't cut it that well, sometimes it's hard to take off here. Okay. Oh, I actually have 2 left. Oh, I must have not cut this last one. Okay. I have 2 left of the big ones. Okay. So 3705. It would have fit in the small one. Maybe I should have kitted up a bigger diamond painting, like maybe a 40 by 50. But I did want to just do this one just because I wanted to use the rhinestone square drills that I got from Shimmering Canvases. So I was like, what do I have? And I think I just unboxed this one, so I saw it on top. So I was like, hey, look, that has a couple like blue shades. I should be able to find one that matches. So 3755. Okay, this one actually has a good amount. Maybe I might need the other one. We'll see. This one says it's 2214. Yeah, I think it'll all fit in here. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. It's gonna go in there. I did only decide just to do one kitting up today because I figured this will be longer since I was gonna be doing my like canvas inspection because I do that for the double-sided adhesive, and also I'm using a new storage system. So anytime you use a new storage system, I think it always just takes longer because you're pondering the best strategy for using it. So, and I realized I did not talk about anything other than the kitting up, but that's okay. You don't always have to hear me talk about stuff because I've run out of stuff to talk about. And I was just so focused on kitting this up. So, okay. This one's a really pretty color. I really like this color. It's like a really dark turquoisey. See, I think I just diamond paint sometimes based off of what the colors are because because sometimes it's just really pretty to diamond paint based off the color. I'm actually pondering whether I should even bother putting this in alphabetical order. I might just keep these ones in front just because I'm probably going to use them a lot. Just because they have so many. And then I guess maybe the rest I'll put in alphabetical order. I don't know. These are, I'm also trying, I want to also see what it'll look like if I have like if I start putting the small ones in between the big ones. It might actually make it not so tight because these are really tight fitting, while these have a little bit more wiggle room. So I'm wondering if I do like a alphabetical order and then intersperse these smaller ones in with the big ones, it'll fit better. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try that out too. I figure since I'm only kitting up the one, so there it is done. I did not get to use my last label that I accidentally put a 3 on it. But yeah, let's try out the whole like. So I do have 2 of these big ones I'm not using. I'm gonna take a little sip of water first. So yeah, I think I might just keep these in front because They are the predominant color, but let's put the stuff in alphabetical order. Do I see A? Is there an A? Okay, so this one is A. Is there a B? Here's C. Okay, so A, B, C. What's next? There's no D. Here's a small E. E, F, G. Is there an H? H. There's usually no I. That's J. So should I just put the J in there? No, I'll just leave that the way that is. J. Is there a K? Here's L, M, N, O. Is there a P? Element O, P, Q. No, there's usually no Q. Here's R. Here's T. Is there an S? No, I don't see an S. So there are, I saw another T. Here's the lowercase t. So I'll put that in. Here's big T. And here's U. Is there a V? Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, so there's no V. Here's X, Y, and Z. Okay, so, and then the numbers 3, 5, here's 4, here is 6, here is 7, here's 8. Okay, and then the rest are symbols. So the symbols, I usually just like to put them in by like color. So yeah, these there. Remarkably, that actually ended up fitting well. So yeah, they are in alphabetical order. I don't know if this is gonna bother me, the fact that some are this direction, the label, and some are that direction. So if that does bother me, I think in a future kitting up, I'll just kit them up where all the labels are like this way, and then I'll just pick them up from this way. But I mean, I'm so used to looking at the canvas like turned around and stuff that seeing the symbol sideways, actually, I don't even notice it anymore. So yeah, there it is, all finished. And so where is my piece of paper? So yeah, there it is, all finished. I'll do this, I don't know when, but but I have actually very few squares kitted up, so sometimes I just want to do a square. So I think I only have, like, I just finished my last square. I only have, after with this, two squares kitted up. So sometimes I just want another square. So yeah, there it is. So thank you for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye.